Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching. Today I'm trying some brand new products from Miche Beauty, so if you'd like to see my results, then just keep watching. So before we get started, if you're new here, thank you so much for watching this video. And if you like what you see, stick around and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my uploads. And if you're not new here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. So as you can tell from the title of this video, I am trying a brand new mousse from Miche. Miche just recently came out with this mousse during Black Friday, and I said I wasn't going to buy anything during Black Friday, but I couldn't help myself and I had to get my hands on it. So I picked it up along with some of their deep conditioners, and I'm going to try it on camera with you guys. As you can see, I've already done most of my hair off camera just to kind of speed things up a little bit, but I'm going to do this last section with you guys on camera. And yes, I'm doing a wash and go. I think I'm one of the few type 4 ladies that is okay with doing a mousse wash and go. I'm not doing it by itself. I did use the lavish leave-in underneath, so just to make sure I have that extra moisture. But from what it looks like from the marketing of this product, you can use it by itself if you have that type of hair. They did show it on looser curl patterns by itself, so we'll see how it goes. This is what I like for my hair. Obviously, if this doesn't work for you, then that's fine, but I wanted to show you guys, especially on like a denser hair type. The promo that they had for this product, they showed it on 3 different hair types and different curl patterns. And so you would think they would do the same thing on all 3 so you could see how it works, but they did a wash and go on the 2 looser curl patterns, and then on the like type 4 dense hair, which is more like mine, they did a rod set. So I was kind of like, I kind of wish they had shown it with a wash and go, but anyway, you can use this mousse however you choose. I may try it for a twist out or a rod set or, you know, some other style. But for today, I'm doing a wash and go, so that's what we're gonna do. But anyway, I've been doing all this blabbing and I haven't even told you guys what the name of the product is. And so the product is called Set, and it is their curl defining mousse with hold. I'm super excited to try this out and see how it does with my hair, because a lot of times you can get a good mousse that gives you definition and shine, but it doesn't necessarily give you hold. So I like that they mentioned that it has hold. So we're gonna try that out for a wash and go. Just to give you a quick recap of how we got to this point so far, I did all Miche for my wash day today, so I used a couple of their limited edition products for my wash day. To shampoo, I went in with the Peaches and Cream Moisturizing and Cleansing Shampoo. Love this shampoo, it smells amazing, it cleanses my hair really well, and it keeps it moisturized so it doesn't strip my hair. They do have more clarifying shampoo, but I wanted to go with moisturizing for today because I didn't have a lot of product build up, so this was a good choice for today. And then I went in with another limited edition product, which was their Peppermint Candy Cane limited edition deep conditioner. Love this stuff. This one is probably my favorite out of all of the limited edition deep conditioners. I absolutely love this. I think it's a tie actually between this one and the Sweet Pumpkin one, but this one just, it smells so good. It smells just like peppermint candy. It feels, oh my gosh, I just love how it smells. It's so refreshing, but it feels really good in the hair. It's got a little bit of protein, so it's good for strengthening, but it's also really moisturizing, gives great slip for detangling. It's just an all-around great deep conditioner. So if you guys were able to pick it up during the Black Friday sale, then good for you. Otherwise, I'm sure they'll come out with these again during the holidays because they are holiday limited edition. But definitely love this one. I think I have a separate video on this. I will link that up above if I do, but definitely a bomb deep conditioner, one of my favorites. So I left that in for, I want to say it was like 20-25 minutes, and then rinsed it out. And then while I was still in the shower, I went ahead and added the lavish leave-in. Love this leave-in conditioner. It's super moisturizing, has great slip. And it's just a really good base for styling. And so I applied that to soaking wet hair while I was still in the shower, and then covered my hair with a plastic cap to keep the moisture in for a little while. I ended up walking my dog and doing some other things, so it was probably sitting under the plastic cap for about 20-ish minutes, maybe more, maybe 20 to 30 minutes. I've been doing that a lot lately. I got that tip from Faye in the City. If you don't watch her channel, definitely check her out. But she always would put a plastic cap over her leave-in conditioner, and I'm telling you guys, it makes a huge difference, especially if you have low porosity hair. So That's what I've been doing lately, and it's been working out pretty well. So I applied that, and then the rest of my hair I've already done off camera with the mousse. And so we're gonna do this last section on camera with you guys. It's still pretty wet, but I do have my water bottle in case I need to re-spray this section. But I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about the mousse and apply it to this last section so you can see it on camera, and then I'll come back after it's dry. You can already see that the rest of my hair is already starting to dry. So that's one of the great things I love about using a mousse for styling, is it dries super quick. So especially in the winter months when you don't want to be walking around with wet hair, a mousse is a great option. So to tell you a little bit about this mousse, it says, Set is a curl enhancing and defining mousse that provides intense definition and volume, the best of both worlds. This formula is infused with botanical extracts and natural humectants such as ginger, rosemary, and aloe leaf juice, which help to condition and nourish the hair strands, leaving hair feeling soft, healthy, and shiny. This quick drying, non-flaking, flexible hold, lightweight formula is great for waves, curls, and coils. The instructions say after hair has been washed and conditioned, apply a generous amount of set onto hair, combing or fingering through from root to end. Style hair as desired. Before fluffing, allow hair to fully set and dry by sitting under a hooded dryer or diffusing. Can be used on many different hairstyles such as wash and goes, twist outs, braid outs, rod sets, TWAs or teeny weeny afros, and many more styles. And just like all of Miche's other products, there are no silicones, drying alcohol, sulfates, parabens, mineral oils, synthetic colors, phthalates, or animal testing. And as far as price, this is 7.5 ounces and it is $20 on Miche's website. So we're gonna go ahead and apply it to this section. And my hair is still pretty soaking wet. It doesn't actually specify in the directions whether you should do it on wet hair or damp hair. I know with a lot of their stylers, they say to use it on soaking wet hair. So like the Sculpt Gel, they say to use on soaking wet hair. But it doesn't say for this one. So I think as wet as my hair is right now, like there's actually water coming off of my hands, I think it should be fine. I did spray the other sections a little bit because it was starting to get dry, but I think this will be all right. So we're gonna go ahead in with the mousse. It does have that kind of like frothy, bubbly feel that you get with mousse that don't have alcohol in them. So like a lot of mousses will have that really foamy, I don't know how to describe it, but they're like more lathery than anything, because they have alcohols in them in the formula that makes it come out a certain way. This one has that sort of non-alcohol having texture to it, if that makes sense. So a lot of these like more natural mousses, mousse, I don't know what the plural of mousse is, but they just tend to be a little bit more like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like frothy, but it's just because they don't have that alcohol in it to change the texture. So, which I do appreciate. So instantly as I'm applying it, it is giving me definition. It's smoothing the frizz. Just kind of like raking through. In some areas I did kind of shingle just to make sure I got rid of all the frizz. And you did see me go in with just a little bit of extra product just to make sure I got all the way up to the root. That is that section done. One of the things I love about styling with a mousse also, so this is already feeling like it's starting to get dry, so. But yeah, one of the things I love about styling with a mousse is that I feel like it just goes so much quicker. Like the application is faster because it distributes easier throughout your hair. So you're not sitting there raking and smoothing forever. Like it's just a quicker styling process, I feel like. Which anything that makes wash day quicker is always welcome in my book. So yeah, it is smoothing really nicely through the hair. Obviously it's not going to give me the same amount of hold and, you know, weight like a gel would, but I actually like to use a mousse as a topper on top of the gel sometimes. So I'd be interested to see if I could use this with Sculpt. I'm not sure. They don't really specify as far as like what you can use it with. Like it didn't even really say you could use it with Lavish or any of their leave-ins, so I don't know. It's in the light blue line, which I feel like this line is more for like styling. So I feel like you could probably use it with either Bounce or maybe with the Boost leave-in spray. I tried it with Lavish just to see. Hopefully it doesn't give me any flaking or anything like that, but we'll see. It does have the same fragrance as like the Bounce Cream or the Sculpt Gel. Has that same kind of perfumey fragrance. But I don't know. I always try things, and even if they don't say you can use it together, I try it and see what happens. It's your hair. Do what you feel like with it. There are no rules, really. As much as people would like you to think there are, your hair, your rules. So we'll see. If I get flakes, then I know that I probably shouldn't use this with Lavish, but I think it'll be fine. And honestly, flakes aren't the end of the world. If I get flakes with styling sometimes, I usually can, like, you know, fix it with oil or, you know, re-wet it or something and get it looking decent. And then I just know for next time, but it's not the end of the world. And it's not that big a deal. This is how we learn. We just try things, trial and error. Before there was YouTube, this is what we did. You would try something, and if it worked, great. If not, you try something else. So at the end of the day, as long as you're not doing anything crazy and, you know, putting chemicals or anything, why not experiment? I am seeing a little bit of like clumping in my hands. So hopefully that doesn't mean it's gonna flake, but we'll see. I find that most mousses don't really flake. Like, it's hard to get a mousse to flake on you. So I feel like it's gonna be okay. Yeah, so here I'm having a lot of extra product, so I'm just kind of smoothing it through to make sure I don't have too much sitting on top of my hair. One of the things that's hard with mousse is that it always looks like a lot of product even when it's not. So right now it seems like there's a lot on my hair, but it'll dry. It's just the nature of mousse. Alright, I'm gonna put a little bit on kind of my roots just to make sure I'm really getting the frizz there. And then my final step is I'm just going to do a quick like praying hands to kind of smooth everything out and also remove a little bit of the excess. And you can already see like this side is drying, so it's a little bit more shrunken up. But you can already start to see how it's going to look when it's dry. Like, this is pretty much dry already. So I'm going to actually do something a little bit different than I usually do. Where's the cap? There we go. And I'm going to air dry for the most part while I get something to eat and do a couple things. I'm going to air dry to about 80% maybe. I feel like it's already like 80%. We'll say like 80-85%. I'm going to air dry and then I'll diffuse the rest of the way. To kind of set the style. Normally I like to set with heat, so I'll either sit under a hooded dryer or I'll diffuse just like the instructions on this said. It helps your style last longer. But because this is already going to give me a lot of volume, I don't need volume. I don't necessarily want to diffuse right away because that's going to make it bigger. So I'm going to let it just kind of air dry the way it is, let it set, and then I'll diffuse at the end so I don't add too much extra volume. But that is something that you're going to get when you use a mousse for a wash and go. It's going to give you more voluminous results, so just kind of keep that in mind. So far I really like this. It feels really nice going on the hair. It has a decent amount of slip, which is not common with a mousse. So it's not like tugging through my hair. I can really glide it through my strands. Now, keep in mind I did have the Lavish underneath, so it might have been a combination of those two. So we'll see if I ever use this by itself, if it does that. But yeah, overall, I really like it so far, and I'm excited to see the results. So I'm going to go ahead and let my hair dry, and then I will be back to show you guys the dry results. Alright, so I am back, and my hair is completely dry, and these are my final results. and I love it. I still have a couple damp spots in the back. That's life when you have high density hair, but for the most part it's dry, and it definitely has a light hold, I would say for sure. This is probably only gonna last me a couple days before I have to revamp this style, either turn it into a twist out or do something else with it, but I can definitely tell it's not gonna have a ton of longevity, which is fine with me. That's what I expect with a mousse with my texture hair. But this is great for if you need really good first day hair, and you don't have time to wait for it to build that volume throughout the week. A mousse is perfect for that, and I like that this still gives me definition and some hold, even though it's not like a strong hold. It gives me a little bit of hold, so I can get like a good first day style without having to like wait for it to get bigger and pick it out and things like that. Granted, I don't usually have to wait long for my hair to get a lot of volume. I have volume by like day 2. But this is still a nice option if you have an event to go to or something like that. I like it. I like a mousse for a wash and go. I'm definitely going to try it with the gel, even if it's not meant to be used with the gel. I like to experiment and try different things, so maybe I'll have a video on that if it goes well. I'll do a test run first. But I think it could pair well with a lot of their other stylers. The bounce cream, the gel. They have a couple other like limited edition products I feel like it would work well with. The peaches and cream styling cream. I feel like the possibilities are endless. So I'm definitely going to try this out with different products and also for different styles. Especially like a twist out. I think this will do really well for a twist out because it has like just enough hold, but not so much to where it would make it like a crunchy or stiff twist out. I think this will work really well for that. So yeah, those are my thoughts. I really like the product, and I definitely recommend it. It is still available on their website. I don't know if it will sell out anytime soon, but I would definitely say if you can get your hands on it, definitely try to, because I like it. It's a great mousse. Let me know also, would you guys like a video on my favorite mousse stylers and like what types of styles they work best for? Because not every mousse works for every type of style. So let me know if you guys would be interested in a video like that. Other than that, those are my thoughts on this new product from Miche. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video.